Hi, welcome to the award-winning Ed Brown Show. Hey, look, I'm loaded today. I got some of everything here. First of all, we got the Academic Empowerment Foundation. We have the Alpha Kappa Psi Foundation of Maryland. And then we also have something as far as housing is concerned. And we're going to wrap it up with the CIAA results. Welcome, Mr. Andrews.
Thank you very much for having us.
Mr. Andrew Edwards. And Mr. Edwards, tell us a little bit about this Academic Empowerment Foundation. You have your granddaughter here, Kori, and then we have our special reporter here, Edwanda. She's going to comment on some of these educational programs. Tell us a little about this endowment.
We are the Academic Empowerment Foundations. We've been around now for about 20 years. We provide educational opportunities for college-bound students. We prepare them with SAT prep classes that is being offered at Ebenezer AME Church. We subsidize kids on college tours. We also have another big program that we do for our area athletes, all our football players. We have a program called the Pigskin Jamboree that is held the second Saturday in December at Ebenezer AME Church over in Fort Washington. Wow. This is in our 23rd year. That
Congratulations.
Program has generated over $45 million worth of financial aid and scholarships for students in the local area.
Fantastic.
And we do these programs at zero cost to the student and zero cost to the parents because we receive some financial contributions to our favorite government workers through the CFC.
Okay, now you have your Kori here. This is your granddaughter. She's in the program and she's graduating. Kori, tell us, how did you enjoy the program that your grandfather is in charge of? He's the founder of it.
This program has helped me set my priorities and put education before friends and peer pressure and all that. It's helped me raise my SAT scores, find colleges I want to go to from college tours, community service. I've helped with the senior citizens and the computer training.
Don't forget senior citizens.
And overall, it's just helped me with my education, getting my education further, and it's been a great help.
You can recommend this to a lot of youngsters, and not only that, you're getting ready to go to North Carolina A&T and major in nursing.
Yes.
Congratulations there, Grandpop.
Another one in the making.
Another one in the making. But this shows you basically how wonderful this program. And Kori here, I talked to her before the show, and she was telling me the program and what you have to go through is really something worth. All the young people out here, and you're thinking about going to school, thinking about the empowerment group.
Excellent.
Edwanda, what do you think about this? Isn't this fantastic?
No, this is excellent. This is super. Mr. Edwards, I wanted to ask you, how would a young person get involved with your foundation? What would they have to do?
The program is free to all those who want to be involved. We have an Academic Empowerment Foundation website. We have a website called the Pigskin Jamboree website, and all this information is online. We have listing of educational opportunities, scholarships, we have tutorial programs, we have tutorial links, we have all this information. Then we also hook up to other organizations. We are also partnered with the Kappas, we are partnered with the Deltas, we are partnered with Arrow Tours, we are partnered with Ebenezer AME Church, we are partnered with so many organizations that provide these services, and the website that we just relayed you to have that information there, and it's free.
How did you get involved with such a program like this?
My first wife died when my sons were 13 and 15. And they were both able to go to college on free scholarships. Matter of fact, the youngest son went all the way to the NFL. And when he went to A&T in 1989, I decided that if I needed that much help to get my son into college, I needed to help others. And for the last 23 years, we have been providing these opportunities for these kids, just trying to steer them in the right direction, working with other viable organizations within the community just to show them that we care. And we're going to push our kids forward here in Prince George's County, and we're going to provide these opportunities and these advantages that they can obtain free. Parents, get involved. We have some of the brightest students here in the county, but we just need them to get that push.
Need guidelines.
That push.
Right. Now, well, tell me, an organization like, you really need some volunteers. How if a person or a group want to volunteer to work in your program, what is the procedure?
The information is again on the website. I list my home phone number, my cell phone number. I also list the website that they can be involved with. Currently, we have over 100 volunteers, and I just asked them to give me 2 hours a year.
Just 2 hours.
Just 2 hours a year.
Hey, that's not bad. You watch the football game longer than that.
2 hours a year, and it may just be standing at an event just to encourage a young man or a young lady that you can go to college, you can be successful. So it's about 24 hours, 7 days a week mentoring and providing those opportunities. And that's what we ask.
Now, what are the requirements? I think Edwanda was talking about that, how the individuals could really get into your program.
Well, we have so many different ways that they could come in. Athletically, we can help them with their athletes. We can help them academically by providing the SAT prep classes. We also provide SAT forum sessions. It's just go to the website, pick what you want to do, let us know, register, and we'll get back to you. Or you can call me directly.
Now, I know your foundation also offered college tours. Is this just to historically black colleges and universities?
Yes, we do. We don't actually provide the tour, but we subsidize a student that has a financial need. We have resources of funds that we can offer you some type of financial subsidy that you might be able to go. We can't provide all, but if you need some extra monies and you qualify and you want to go, we try to make that happen.
As a qualification. Well, just fantastic. I want to congratulate you and Kori. You keep telling them what a nice program and positive program this is. You know, peer pressure is one of the strongest things. You know, when they see someone like you that's been through the program, been around, and your father graduated from A&T also, didn't he? Yeah, right. Well, I'd like to really thank you, congratulate you for your endowment program. And all of you out there, you can do something. You can do something. You watch the football games, you do the things you want to do. Here's an opportunity. Volunteer to get involved with this endowment program. Okay, be back in a second here. We're going to talk about the Kappa Alpha Psi program. Hi, welcome back to the award-winning Ed Brown Show. Once again, another foundation. This is a Kappa Alpha Psi Foundation, and they are trying to get the young people into education so they can get into the economics of this country. Welcome, Mr. Parker, the president of the organization, and Dr. Blakeney, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Tell us a little about this organization, its association with the previous organization.
Yes, the foundation was founded back in 1990 and here in Maryland in Prince George's. 1990 here in Prince George's County. We are an outreach program looking to pull as many minorities into higher education as possible. We've serviced over 20,000 young men and women in the community since our establishment of the foundation.
Okay, Dr. Blakeney, tell us a little bit about your role.
Generally, I work with the programmatic piece of it. We do the SAT twice a year. We got one coming up in April 21st at Wise Senior High School in Upper Marlboro.
All right,
so
excellent.
Students can go on our website and register for it. Also, there are a couple other programs that we interact with. One is the Patriots Technology Training Program.
Yes.
And another one is something I brought from the NIH. NIH has like $61 million for minorities set aside.
Wow.
That goes untapped. So if students, it's really designed for doctoral and postdoctoral types. However, if you Google down PA, that's public announcement, -05-015, and Google it, and go down to about the 15th or 16th paragraph, you see something for high school students. That's where we interact with schools like Bladensburg and Bishop McNamara and other schools in the county, Anacostia High School in D.C. Students have to be 16 years old,
Right.
have a social security card, have an official transcript, and a resume describing their passion for science. And they need to contact me, our organization, of course, and we can get them in world-class laboratories where they can make up to $2,000 a year in a stay-in-school program.
Is that right?
Yes,
now, is this government-sponsored, county, or state?
Federal government, NIH, is the
it's
National Institute of
NIH.
Health,
Oh.
biomedical capital of the world.
Okay.
They have programs on the books that our communities do not take advantage of because of lack of
Probably
knowledge.
don't know about it.
Exactly.
Right.
So hopefully we can bring that awareness to persons in the county, especially people with a passion for science. But what I'm really interested in is the Patriots Technology Program because they work with the kids in the 3rd grade up
Right,
to high
on up.
school.
Yeah, they have terrific programs.
Excellent program, and they do competitions.
Simulation of flights and all kinds of different, and it's in competition.
Yes.
You know, that's what makes, I've been to a couple of programs.
That's why I met you the first
Yeah,
time.
right.
Right.
They-
They were
they-
doing the STEM concept.
Right,
Science,
right.
technology,
Right.
engineering, and math.
And what about volunteers? How do you get people to come out and work for you? You know, that's always a problem.
Mr. Parker always has a lot of his friends to come out. He's a member of Kappa Alpha Psi, so he leans on them heavily. Kerby, you like to speak to?
Well, I mean, leans is a pretty good term, but
What is that, lean?
yeah. But what it is that we see the tremendous need for the leadership of the county to really embrace and to pull young men and women, primarily African American, into the math and sciences. And what we do certainly is try to gear them towards a college track. One of the barriers to getting into college is the SAT scores and those kinds of things. So what we've been doing also, another component of the services we provide is really a SAT workshop. We've been providing these workshops for the past 20 years. And as I said earlier, we've serviced.
Where you generally operate from?
What we do in the community is we try to go throughout the county, and what we've been doing is partnering with with Prince George's County and using their facilities, their high schools, because what we found out is that having them as a partner, and they are a major conduit to getting this information out to the students, which we consider critically important. So we go throughout to the various schools within the county. So that's what we do.
What about parental involvement? I know in the Patriots they have a terrific parental involvement.
Very good parental support.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent question.
I think it's very important.
And as we think about college, I mean, as far as parents, one big piece there is the financial hurdles. So what we've done, another component of this SAT workshop that we have is a component for the parents where we have experts in the fields of providing financial aid and knowing how to access and how to go out there and surf the internet and find the various opportunities in which their son or daughter may qualify for, and to talk them through how to go out and actually download the applications and so forth, and to engage their son or daughter to make them an active participant in that process, to be able to sit down with them in a collaborative manner and to have them go out and query the web and to find these opportunities out there.
Great. You know, there's an organization called Evolutionary Elders. Dr. Eugene Williams, he's a professor at Howard University, and what he is doing, and I've been trying to do that too, is get the people that are retired, you know, with knowledge, and just like Dr. Blakeney is trying to do. He's retired. He's in the field of the science, and getting young people involved in that, and getting people like Dr. Blakeney going out and working with the program. Because, see, most of these programs, you know, when we retire, they usually go home and cut grass, and the knowledge that they've had and the experience goes to waste.
Right.
Whereas this Evolutionary Elders is a retired group of professionals that are operating in this county. Dr. Eugene Williams, and I'll give you his phone number, and I think he can really help because he's involved with that type of thing, helping you, because they're the future. And what we have to emphasize too is that we have to get into the economics of this country. When I say that, you know, I'm saying that we want our share of the money. Right. You know what I mean? And this is in order to do that, you have to be prepared. And the experience that the Evolutionary Elders have and your organization, this is why this program that I have here, this is basically what we're about. Mrs. Edwanda Larkin is an educator. Most of the people are involved here are trying to do, and I like to commend your organization for continually working with young people because they are the future.
Right, exactly. And when we say they are the future, we really cannot stop there. Right. We have to say that you're going to be the bold leaders. Of the future. Right. So we have to prepare them with the, you know, not just the aptitude, but the attitude to accept that responsibility. And as you had just said, with individuals such as Dr. Blakeney here to my right, to really talk about that history and to let our young people understand the tremendous opportunity and possibilities that are in front of them. And we expect them to boldly grab those opportunities and to become a major contributor to the betterment of society.
Well, I want to congratulate your organization and keep up the good work. Anything I can do, you know, bringing the young people on and working with your program, you just let me know, because that's what it is all about. We have to give back if we want the youngsters to be successful. And once again, thanks a lot for coming on the show. And your program, as far as volunteer, Revolutionary Elders, they're a group of men and women that are looking for organizations like yours so that they can give the information that they have learned and how they taught it.
We will absolutely tie into that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for being on the program, and anytime you have a program concerning the youth, what are you doing there, the types of programs, let me know, and we'll bring them on, just like we did with the former program. Okay, this is Ed Brown. See you in a minute. We got the ABC. We're going to talk about housing. That's another thing that people right now need to talk about. We got a young man here on housing, and we're going to bring the CIAA results. See you in a second. Hi, welcome back. I told you don't go anywhere because we still got some hot items here for you. Okay, we're going to talk about the ABC in-house financing planning. Now, everybody wants to know, what is this in-house financing? Mr. Scott, tell us, what is the ARC 90? What is that about?
Well, ARC 90 is a program that was put together to assist folks. That's just an acronym. It's designed to give folks a means of a 90-day pay, okay?
A 90-day pay?
A 90-day pay. And it's also designed to be able to let them stretch out their buying dollars, okay? It's for the consumer, but it's primarily for the business owners. My primary objective is to get this opportunity into as many businesses as possible, because they are the ones that give that means for that customer to come in to buy from them to stretch out their buying dollars over a 90-day period. And it's basically for the purpose of, for business, if a customer don't have all the money today, where they can take advantage of the in-house financing and have 90 days to pay for it.
Yeah, 90 days to pay for it. And I mean, how do you qualify for that?
Well, the qualification is very, very simple. It doesn't have anything to do with your traditional financing right now. Because most businesses, what they'll do is pull your credit, check your credit. And in today's market, pretty much everybody got bad credit or some deficiencies on that credit report. So we went around that and went to a program that where your job is your approval. If you have a job, if you have
that's a qualification.
You got to have a job, of course.
Right.
And of course, if you have a driver's license and a checking account, 80% of the business customers will get approved. And once approved, that customer can feel comfortable knowing that they can get the work done, get the service done, and the business owner will be able to get their funds deposited into their account within a short period of time, and the customer can go away with a good smile on their face and knowing that whatever they need to get done they can leave away with that. Whether it's a dentist office, whether it's a veterinarian, a chiropractor, plumbing, heating, air.
Automobile dealer.
Automobile dealer. But it's all these are businesses that need customers.
Right.
Okay? Businesses today have lost 20 to 30% of their revenue. And that's because of the economy. And the only reason is because people are not spending their money.
Right.
So if a business wants people to come to them and spend money with them, they're going to have to give them another means of being able to come into their store and spend their money. And what better way to say, hey, I have an in-house financing and it doesn't have anything to do with your credit. As long as you have a job, you have a driver's license.
This is really new. I never heard of this.
We've been around since 2005.
2005.
Okay? It's a concept you probably have heard once before in the Washington metropolitan area. Eastern Motors use it. Your job is your credit. You probably heard that somewhere in that in the advertisement, where the concept was put together based upon that. And we know that people work. They have jobs. They go to work every day.
Right.
And they may have a little mishap, foreclosure on a home, miss a payment, miss a credit card payment, something to that effect. That goes on your credit report.
Right.
Stays there for 7 years.
Right.
And even after a person get back on their feet 1 or 2 years after they have a mishap, well, 7 years is a long time to have to wait to go buy something, to get approval.
Right.
Where we came with a very simple program that allows a person some dignity, as long as you have a job. As long as you have a valid driver's license and you haven't been writing any bad checks. Now, of course, it's because it's based on telecheck from the East Coast to the West Coast. If you've written a check anywhere bad in the last 30 days, we'll find out about it and we'll know about it. Well, that's disqualification.
Right.
But if you've been paying your bills and knowing that, you go to work, you have money, but you know you just can't go out and borrow anything. But at the same time, when you need your car fixed, and you only have $200 in your pocket.
Yeah, and it costs you $1,600.
And it costs you $600. Yeah, this is a way that business owner not only can get your business, but it's primarily for those people who the business would just turn away altogether. They will walk away from that business knowing they don't have the money, knowing they don't have the money in the checking account, knowing the credit cards are maxed out. These are the type of things that the business got to understand that now they have a way to attract these customers.
Edwanda.
Yeah. Now, when I see. Mr. Scott, you mentioned a copy of your driver's license, and you had to have post-dated checks. Now, let's say I'm approved for this.
Yes.
How would I get the money? What happens after I'm approved?
Well, the money would not come to you. Okay. Once you're approved, the business owner would send the information over to us.
Okay.
We would verify your approval.
Okay.
Once we verify your approval, we give that business owner a code. That business owner at that point in time take all the necessary information, which is a copy of your driver's license, the copy of all the checks that you've written, and a copy of your pay stub, your most recent pay stub.
Oh, okay.
Because your pay stub determines how much money you make per month. It's based on how much money you make. If you made $3,000 in a month, then you're going to be able to at least get half of that. As far as services being done.
Oh, okay.
Because the more you make, the more you
make, the more you qualify for.
Yeah. Because what I understand now that in our society, the banks, most people can't even get, because of the economy, the state that it's in, most people cannot get a loan from the bank.
Well, I do want to make this kind of clear that it's not a loan.
Okay.
It's a 90-day pay.
Okay.
It's designed to give you a 90-day stretch on your pay. Okay. We don't, because it's not any finances or interest being paid on, and we don't check credit. It's not the traditional financing. Okay. It's just a 90-day payout. Okay. There is an administration cost. For the consumer.
And they pay that up front.
They pay that over the period of 90 days or up to 6 months. They got up to 90 days to 6 months to pay the administration fee.
Oh, okay.
But it's all incorporated in that one cost. The business get 100% of whatever services they provide.
Okay.
And the fees that we collect are paid over 90 to 160 days, 180 days.
Because what I see, even when I'm on my way to work, driving to work, I see people on the buses. So people are going to work. I see people at the bus stops. You know, they're out there, and these are decent people trying to make a decent living.
It's your neighbor, it's your brother, it's your cousin. You don't know what type of financial situation they might be having.
Well, you have a contact number.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That actually anyone interested in this. This is a new program. This is a program that people really need.
Excellent.
And there's a really desire for this, because usually when a person gets in financial problems like that, they want to keep things to themselves, you know, sort of private.
Yes.
And this gives them an opportunity to move on and get some of the things they really wanted. Now, that sounds excellent.
But I do want to add that we definitely need the business community to participate, because without their participation, the consumers still don't have a means to do business.
So you're saying that the different businesses, that they should contact your organization. Your organization will be the go-between between them and the customer.
Absolutely.
And they want more customers.
They want more customers.
Right.
The more customers they get, the more revenue they'll have coming in.
And you heard it right here on the Ed Brown Show, that this is something that you yourself can involve. This is personal, and it gives you an opportunity to do things and get things done that you normally could not do. And we want to thank you for being here.
Well, thanks
on
for
the
having
show.
me.
You have a parting word?
Yeah, I'm just getting back to the CIAA conference.
Yes.
I want to thank Mr. Scott for this input, and
very welcome.
you guys need to solicit his services. But the champions of the CIAA men's team was Winston-Salem State University.
They won the championship.
Yes, they won the championship, and they just got back into the program. We also like to give a shout out to one of our members of our church, Bobby Gardner, who played for Winston-Salem when he was in
He's
school.
on the championship team
Big
from
House
First
Gaines.
Baptist, huh?
Big House Gaines was his coach during the time he played, and he came in around the time, you know, Earl Monroe was there. The ladies Bears won. They beat Johnson C. Smith University.
All right, that's good. You've heard it here. You've got the results from the CIAA, and this program that we have at George is just fantastic.
Yes.
You want to make sure this is in-house financing. You businessmen, do it. And don't forget, the CIAA, it's over now. Winston-Salem and
the Lady Bears of Shaw University.
And the Lady Bears of Shaw University are the champions of the CIAA. See you next time.